I just sent it. We should be up at any time.
Still waiting. We're live, fuckers.
All right, something's going on. Getting a weird shine.
I try to think and nothing happens.
And I think that doesn't happen. All right. Here's me. Here's you. And we'll fade out here. And bam. We are up. I
What's up?
think it's the 29th of March, right?
Oh. Fuck yeah, it is.
Fuck yeah, it is. Okay. Yes would have been
It's
sufficient.
also... What?
Said yes would have been sufficient. That's okay. It's
All right,
also...
sorry.
No, you're good.
Week 2 of quarantine. Wait. Let's go back and start the show properly. What's your name?
Okay. It is March 29th. And I'm Chris.
I'm Charlie.
And we are...
A Bond.
Cool.
Fuck yeah. All right.
And our props
Yeah, I
are
was gonna
back
say,
in
it's,
order.
what is this? Yeah, I got the props going. I got my... I'm trying to make it work. I think it works. You can kind
Yeah.
of see.
Picture
Johnny,
behind you
who's
would be
just
a little
peeking
better.
over.
Did you zoom in a little bit on yourself?
No, I pulled the table over farther, so it's like closer to us.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's good.
Yeah, but I was gonna. It's week 3 of quarantine podcast. So
It is. Well, week 3 starts tomorrow, right?
yeah, I think I have it. Seriously, today I'm like I have shortness of breath like a motherfucker for the last 2 hours. I still haven't caught my breath.
Not good.
I took my temperature. You know, I'm at 98.2, and then I did it again, 98.4, which is fine. Applesauce. But I don't know. This is bugging me. I couldn't finish my dinner because I'm like, oh well.
That's not good.
If I die, I'm going on a blaze of fire.
Blaze of glory.
No, just fire. No
Okay.
glory involved.
Okay.
8-Ball, do I have coronavirus? This is it. Then I won't go to the doctor if it says no, but I probably still won't go to the doctor if it says yes. As I see it, yes. Oh, fuck. It's over.
Well, they say if you have shortness of breath, if you have major shortness of breath, that's a big deal. You got to go in.
I'm not like dying, but, it's annoying.
Congested.
No congestion at all. See those.
Just short of breath. Well, they say it's
Yeah.
shortness of
I feel
breath,
like I ran up the stairs.
fever, and cough.
Yeah, occasional cough, but the fever is a no. Like I said, I just did that.
But the shortness of breath is the biggest thing because you can have pneumonia and not have a fever or cough.
Oh, shit. Well,
Huh. Uh-huh.
now I'm worried. Yeah. Anyway.
It is the most serious symptom of the 3. If you get really short of breath, you need to do something about it. Don't go to Beaumont.
Go to a doctor. Why?
Well,
Full up?
I mean, if it gets really bad, you're going to need, oxygen
Yeah.
so you can breathe. Just pay close attention. Don't be a
I have
hero.
an oxygen thing.
You do?
I have because my grandma, before she passed away, she had all that stuff. So I can just fucking drive up to Charlevoix as long as I can make it up there. By the time we get there, then I'll have all
Well,
that
that's a
stuff
better place to
available.
get treated. I mean, go up and get treated at the hospital in Petoskey.
McLaren, yeah. Right?
You don't want to get treated around here.
No, that's funny. I was just telling my dad that. I was like, you just drive up north and go to that hospital. It's like there's probably nobody there who has it, really.
I said that to him the other day. I'm like, if I got 4 hours, I'll just jump in the car and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Anyway.
can totally stay.
Well, like I said, don't be a
Never
hero.
mind.
Pay attention.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
So what's new? That notwithstanding.
Cabin fever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that notwithstanding. Cabin fever is new. That's why I'm wearing my lumberjack shirt. It's like I feel like I'm in a cabin.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm
But,
okay. Work all night and sleep all day. You ever heard that?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. I've never
Oh, you
heard that.
haven't?
But I feel like the same way, except for that I work all day, then I sleep all night, and then I work all day again, and then I sleep. Today's my first day off in 6 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you kind of making your own schedule now or not?
Fuck no. No, I work 12 hours a day. I don't get to make
But I
my
mean,
shit.
they come out with a structured schedule
yeah.
still.
Every week.
Okay. And they haven't given you a scheduled day off in that much time?
Correct.
Wow.
It's like a special event for the year, but whatever. It's like
Just 'cause-
technically the whole month of March. You're supposed to work every day. Yeah.
Wow.
Whatever.
That's a lot of
I'm
work.
over it, but it's done now. Yeah. And usually I work 6 days a week, which is fine, but now it's like 7 days a week is fucking a lot, man.
Yeah, everybody needs a break. Everybody needs a day off.
And I didn't even do shit today. Like, I just fucking hung out. I think I watched a movie. That was about it. And I hung out with my brother. Now I'm doing this, which is cool. But
That's what a day off is for. It's kind of the definition of
yeah,
a
but
day
it was
off.
like yeah, that's a good point. I would have liked to have
Brian?
like
Go ahead.
nothing.
Brian, before
a
he
little
had
bit extra.
kids,
Yeah.
he used to make
Yeah.
himself once a month. He'd take a day, usually a weekend day, and he would do nothing. He would force himself to do nothing. I mean, like you can watch a movie, but it has to be just totally recreational. You can't do a chore. You don't do a dish. You do nothing.
I did a chore today, which kind of pissed me off. It was like started my day, but I was all right. I had to clean up the shoes. It was like my shoes I have too many shoes that need to be either thrown away or given away. And I was like, fuck that. I'm not doing any work. This is it.
So you went
Like,
through
I don't want to
shoes?
do anything today.
That's funny.
Yeah, that was it. Just old shoes. Yeah. I haven't done anything else, though, in terms of work. Just hang out. Actually, I did work today. I clocked in and I fucking did work. So, whatever. That's stupid. That's how my day's going.
There you have it. Well, I cut my hair
Put that on myself, though.
and cleaned the house a little.
Nice.
Yes.
Looks good, man.
Thank you very much.
You're like, yes, it does.
I used to cut my hair all the time. For like 20 years, I cut my hair.
You
Then I
use
got-
scissors or shears?
Shears.
Yeah. I was going to say, can you even do that?
Yeah.
Like, if you had to use scissors? Oh, okay. Yeah.
I can kind of do it two-handed, but it wouldn't work with my hair.
Oh, I've actually seen you do that. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wouldn't work with hair. But clippers are fine. I've got that down. I have,
Yeah.
like 15
Nice.
different guards and the whole bit.
It does look good. It just looks like the same as it always does. So
Yeah.
that's a good sign.
Well, did I tell you the story? Makes for such an interesting show. I was at Meijer,
Sure.
and I'm looking in the thing, and she's cutting this teenager's hair, and she's giving him my haircut. And I never saw anybody do it right. Every time I would go in, I'd explain, with the exception of a guy who used to do my hair who left town. And I just went in. I said, give me that kid's haircut. Then I kept going back. And, I don't mind cutting my hair, but I hate cleaning up the hair. So it made it worth it to go
That's
get
funny.
my hair done. Yeah.
I just feel like I fuck it up, but I don't really get much out of the haircut anymore. I'm like, whatever. And the girl that I've been going to, the chick, she's been doing it for fucking 3 years, and I'm like, how do you not get this right every time now? I don't understand. Whatever. I'm on the hunt for a new one. Don't tell her. It'll break her heart.
Well, if she were a rock star, she'd be in a super fancy salon. You know what
Yeah.
I used to like about, this doesn't happen at the place I go, is getting your hair washed. Wow, is that
You
relaxing.
like you're getting your hair washed?
Yeah, warm hair. It's like scalp massage. I loved it.
I like getting your hair washed, and chick's got some big. No, I'm just joking. She's like washing your hair. And you're like, oh, what's that? What's that behind me? I'm just kidding.
Okay, young man.
I feel weird getting the hair washed. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Why?
I don't know. It's odd. I don't know. It's like you're already touched. I don't know. Fucking, I'm weird. Whatever. And it's like an extra $3. I'm like, nah, not doing that.
For me, it's
No.
just totally relaxing. Like I said, a head massage to me is as good as any other thing anyway. So, anyway, hey, did you say where Trump just within hours has said he is encouraging
it to April
extending
30th.
yeah through
Yeah,
April.
I saw that.
That's good and that's smart.
Yeah, I think so. I don't really. I think shit's gonna get worse. I don't know. It's gonna get spooky for sure. I'm just like kind of waiting for it to hit the fan. But
You mean economy wise, staying home wise, or like socially, like crime and stuff?
economy wise, for sure, it's gonna get worse. Like I already know so many people that got laid off. Like people who just out of college, it's their job. They haven't even started yet, and they're like, "Yo, we can't actually hire you anymore. Sorry." People who've worked there for a month, 2 months. But I think it'll start to be weird around town too. Like people will stop being so friendly. God damn, the fucking shortness of breath. It's killing me. You know what I mean though? Like it won't be so cordial anymore. People will start to get like defensive, worried about me and mine instead of like, yeah, go ahead, cut in front of me for a mask. That's my fucking mask.
I'd like to think it's going to go the other way.
Fuck no, it's not. No way. That's why guns sold out in Michigan.
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously? Firearms are like sold out?
At a lot of stores there, I am. I mean, people aren't buying like Derringers and shit, but obviously,
What are they buying? Where's this come from?
You ever see pictures online? Just like stores just cleared out. Obviously, I believe everything I see on the internet, but a lot of like just gun-only stores are sold out of ammo and guns. That's what I saw.
Huh.
And apparently the
like-
Illinois governor said gun stores are still essential, so.
Right. Is this like Cabela's and Dunham's and places like that too?
I think so, yeah. Dick's and stuff like that. Like, there's also that store out in Kego Harbor. You know that one?
Mm-mm. Oh, the Target Sports range?
Yeah, Target Sports. They're all sold out of shit. I don't know if that's updated, but
Huh. That's interesting. People are afraid. Well, it's like no time. Did you see the
in
little
4 days. What?
Did you see the little 12-minute deal I did when I was convinced things were going to get shitty and ugly? I just it was like 10 o'clock. I didn't even turn the lights on. I just turned the camera on. Started saying, you know what? It was a week ago Thursday. It was before things got really serious. And a couple of people I knew that one was in law enforcement, one has somebody close to them in law enforcement. And they said they knew that Whitmer was going to do what she did. And that, I think I told you this, allegedly the National Guard had been said, be ready to potentially deploy. So check stations or who knows what might have to happen.
Yeah. That's what I think it's just gonna get bad. Like you said, you'd hope things go the other way. People start to get nicer, but no. When people start getting like scared, they're gonna just like trying trying to think of a way to describe it. You ever watch House of Cards?
I've not seen House of Cards.
Well, there's a scene where it's like they're like out of gas, pretty much. There's like a gasoline shortage,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody's like waiting in line. You know, it's all fine. Oh, go ahead. No, fine, that's fine. And like a couple of days go by, weeks go by, and it's like, fuck you, you cut me in line. It's like shit like that. People will stop being friendly, and they'll start being like concerned about themselves.
If it gets to that,
That's if
yeah,
it
I
gets
could
bad
see where
enough,
people
but-
would get that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. If people run out of money, I don't think we're gonna run out of stuff. But if people run out of money, it could, and people will run out of money. I mean, there's gonna be a recession.
Oh yeah.
You know, and people who wait tables and wash dishes and do all that, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, in low income neighborhoods that aren't that far away, you know, people who are employed, you know, don't have big savings. If they did, they wouldn't live there. So
Right.
they're most heavily impacted. So those are, you know, hourly jobs. And
Yeah.
the thing is, if, you know, unemployment got accelerated and extended and the checks and all that, you know, hopefully it's enough to keep things settled for a bit. We'll see. We'll see.
I don't know. Like, obviously, I'm not hurting at all right now. Like, I haven't spent any money, so just for shits, I donated $250 to Detroit charity for. It's like senior citizen thing. I don't know. DAAA, DAAA.
Really? Good
Yeah.
for you, man.
Actually donated $251. Yeah. Because my director donated $250, and I was like, fuck you. I'm donating more than you.
That's
And
funny.
my company's going to match the donation, so it's cool. But because of me, $500 went to charity. So you're welcome.
That's good.
But, yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I
I'm not
think I told
spending
you-
money at all. It's like, what am I going to go on?
Right. I think I told you I thought about doing a GoFundMe account to go towards whatever. We'll see.
For yourself?
There's a lot of people, you know, who work check to check have pets.
Yeah.
And I think
You mean for other people?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
whether
like
it's to go
for
to
you.
pets or food or, you know, who knows what. But I thought it would be something good to do, and potentially on this show, challenge Hollywood. Did I tell you when I looked at the top 100 earners in Hollywood?
In the country? Oh, in Hollywood, yeah.
And I read it off and I rehearsed reading it off on the show. You know, and like one of them was Ben Affleck. He's got a big mouth. He does.
I
You
like
ever
Ben
seen him?
Affleck.
I don't. I thought I did.
Oh,
Now he's just flaps his gums about whatever. He's just
well, is he like a liberal nut or what?
yeah, he's nutty. He's irrational and you know, everybody's not doing enough except he is. Kind of thing.
He's old as fuck now, right? What is he like?
No, he's probably
54? Just joking. I'm joking.
I'm not
I
54.
only said that because I know you're 53. I know, right? But yeah. My dad's birthday's in like 10 days. He's going to be 54.
Yeah, well, I'm like 5 weeks behind him.
Yeah. At least you're not Ben Affleck. So what's he going around saying?
He's just got that whole kind of social justice warrior, you know, cancel culture, fucking bullshit mentality. They're just wrong. Everything's wrong. Bezos is evil because he has money. If you have money, well, dude, you fucking have money. He's worth like $40 million. So shut the fuck up. Give 30 million of it away, and you still have more money than you can spend. Shut up.
He's only worth $40 million.
Only? Something like that. Yeah.
That's fucking weak. Weak sauce.
Okay, Google.
I'm gonna crush that.
What's the net
My
worth of
lifetime.
Ben Affleck?
Here is information from Celebs Update latest update, information and biography of celebrities.
Well, that wasn't what I.
Fucking whoop-de-doo, Google.
Oh,
Why don't you tell us
130
the answer?
million. I was way late. 130
Called
million.
it. Yep. Didn't sound right. Oh my
Wow.
god, my thing. My okay Google turned on too when you were
Heard
doing
it over the.
Well, no, it was my voice. I said, okay,
Oh.
Google, tell us the fucking answer.
That's funny.
That's funny.
All right, so he has
Yeah.
shitloads of money. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, fuck that guy. He's fine.
Yeah, do
Um,
something. Shut the fuck up and do something. Right? He wants
Yeah,
to
wait,
raise
did you see
taxes
that
on me.
shit? Yeah. Did you see the
After this, pull up
Imagine
Ben
all
Affleck
the
and
people.
on the Bill Maher show, and you'll see he just
Okay.
gets stupid and ugly and hypocritical. I just hate that.
I'm not a fan of hypocritical. It's because it's so fucking obvious, and you're like, ugh. That's my biggest fear on this show. Is like, oh my god, I just touched my face. I have to quarantine myself. I don't want it's everything's on record, right? So like, I don't want to be able to go back and be like, I fucking contradict myself all the time. But I don't think I do. I think you would call me out on that if I was.
As far as what? Being hypocritical?
I don't know.
You don't have $130
Yeah.
million dollars.
That's a
And
good point.
for the most part,
I
you're
will.
about. I think for the most part, both of us are about doing the right thing.
Yeah, DTR.
You know, maybe sometimes we don't come off that way, but it's kind of like, it's kind of like the whole, back when a year and a half ago, when the whole intellectual dark web kind of invented itself. Joe Rogan was getting called alt-right because he had,
yeah, stupid.
because of guests he had. He had Ben Shapiro. So that makes him alt-right. He had Alex Jones. That makes him alt-right. What the fuck? No, he's just a guy who...
You can't interview people.
Right. He's just a guy who has
Like, if we
anybody and
had-
everybody on. And
Yeah,
Jordan
intellectual
Peterson.
curiosity.
That guy's totally liberal. He's alt-right. Who else?
He's
All
from
those
fucking
guys.
Canada.
The Weinstein brothers got accused of being alt-right. Just fuck. Shut up.
The Weinstein brothers? What?
Yeah.
That's retarded. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, because
People are so stupid, Chris. I just can't. It drives me insane, man.
if you believe in personal
losing it.
accountability, you're apparently,
In the minority.
well, no, you're super conservative and without compassion.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Yeah, like
is
the-
it
the
too much
whole-
to ask that you just take care of your shit?
The whole UBI thing,
own up.
we don't need that. You can, if you need money, just go even pick up trash along the highways. Whatever.
Yeah.
Sweep sidewalks. Instead of the sidewalks being clean, let's have them be really clean. Instead of the sides of freeways having a couple wrappers, have them have 0 wrappers.
Well, that's what I don't get.
Whatever.
It doesn't make That doesn't make sense to me. It's like, you need a job, go work, go do, like I said, street cleaner. I don't want to fucking do that. I just want the government to pay for my shit. So you want money, you want to work, but you don't want to work specifically that job.
I've spoken to more than one
What else is
person
available?
who's been out of work, who's not degreed, nor has any formal. I got one of those back itches. Former vocational training. No,
I can scratch it for you.
yeah.
There, that way. Just reach through.
So basically, no specific skill or job experience to do X. And I'm like, fucking Taco Bell and McDonald's, they start at $10. If you get a store that's in demand, you might make $12 or $14 an hour. Like, I'm not working at McDonald's. Like, people are above working at McDonald's who have no job and have no skills. Fuck, I worked at Do you
Yeah.
know what a sign of the beef carver is?
Yeah.
I had other jobs, but my first job where you punched a clock, I started as a dishwasher. The sign of the beef carver. That job was hell. That dish room was 110 degrees, humid. You're touching plates that are 170 degrees. It was fucking work.
Yeah, dishwashing sucks. I used to do that a little bit at Tomatoes. Yeah, but
But
I
I
mean,
had a
shit,
friend who
even doing
worked
that, I
there,
started
and they
there.
were
Yeah.
yeah. I had a friend who worked there. They were hiring. It's like, well, I can work where my buddy works and whatever. Learn what you don't want you to do for the rest of your life, but whatever. I did it. I did it. That was a hard job.
Yeah.
In terms of you're hot, you're sweaty, I mean, you came home with like your hands were red, like mild burns. You finally got used to holding 170-degree dishes right out of the dishwasher.
Yeah. That shit is hot.
Anyway,
Yeah, I mean, whatever. It's work your way up, but as long as you can market yourself, I think you have a good shot. But yeah, it's to start somewhere. That's what Lainey wants to do a startup. Oh, maybe she can talk about that. But she also doesn't want to like blab all of her secrets. It's stolen. Steal the idea.
oh, she
It is a
doesn't.
good idea.
I mean, she can keep it.
No, I don't mean like you're gonna steal it. I mean like whatever. But the only reason I'm being careful about it is because she thinks whatever. Yeah.
She's got an idea.
Yeah. A business idea. Well, we'll see. Yeah.
Yeah, I
might
have
be
an
dying.
idea.
I might go to the hospital.
Really?
Yeah. I'm still. You can't hear me breathing?
No. Is it getting worse?
It's just not getting better. Whatever.
How long's it been?
Like 2.5 hours.
Well, it can come on fast.
Oh! Sorry. I was just telling my dad, I was like, wow, how fucked up would you be if me and Gordy died and you guys were alive, like from this shit? And he was like, don't even joke about that. And I'm like, whatever. It's like, if this gets me, it's cool. Don't feel bad about it. It's all right. It's like, don't, it's you got to die of something, the way I look at it. You're just like,
Yeah, but early 20s is the math's not good on that one.
yeah, that doesn't make sense. But I was like, whatever. If I die, don't fucking be so beaten up about it. It's cool. I'm cool.
The other if you think you need to go someplace place that's just as good and half the distance is Grand Rapids.
Is it not packed up over Grand Rapids?
No. They're not hit yet. Not like here.
Can I just do like webcam doctor?
Teledoc? Well, if you need oxygen or a
Teledoc,
ventilator. And if it gets really hard to...
Well, I just want to ask somebody. Can't they give me a prescription for oxygen and I can like go fucking buy it from Rite Aid or whatever?
No. You'd need it from
I don't know how that
a
works.
service.
Oh.
You're making me nervous.
I'm nervous. It's not good. I mean, as much as I just went on that whole I'm okay with dying thing. I don't want that, but especially not now. I'm just like want to fucking be relaxed.
Any chance nerves and anxiety are compounding it? Because that can happen.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Can you take a deep breath? I didn't mean to hold your breath.
I did this test earlier. I'm fine on the breath, but yeah. My dad was like, breathe in and hold it for 10 seconds.
Huh.
And this is what prompted my taking my temperature too, which is fine, but I don't know.
Yep, temperature, shortness of breath, cough. Well, they said, there are people who have quote-unquote mild symptoms. I just watched a thing online. I don't know why. I've already watched enough. But They're like, you can have, quote unquote, a mild version, and what they mean by mild version is you don't require hospitalization, and it can still be, very bad, very uncomfortable, very
Shitty.
yeah, pretty damn sick.
I don't even know. I don't even know when I would have been in contact with something, but I mean, my brother is back now from fucking MSU, so whatever, God knows what he brought into the house.
How long has he been back?
Oh, I just fucked up my jaw. He's been back, 3, 4 days? 4 days, 5 days? I don't know. Time flies. I have no idea. Like, I left the house last night for the first time in 2 weeks. It was weird. I, almost forgot how to drive my car. I was like, how?
I should start my car up. I haven't driven in since shit. I don't know if I drove last week. When was the last time I went to the park? Last Friday. I should start my car and go around the block tomorrow.
And you have a fun car. I don't have a cool car. You have a cool car.
Thank you. Yeah, put on some cool shades, go around, roll down the windows, check out the girls.
I can't get these on behind the headphones. Oh.
There
we go. Actually, it's not that bad. Yeah, we can go cruising together.
Things
it's
just
funny,
got
the
better.
polarization makes the screen. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, kind of works. Yeah, I don't know. Did you see the Trump Whitmer shit?
Where he's like
Trump
saying,
called.
"Don't call me," and if that's true,
I don't know. I just saw that. Yeah.
It is not very presidential.
I was watching an interview with him today. I was like, this is the least presidential person I've ever seen. And I couldn't get enough of it. He was just talking about Cigna and Humana, they're waiving whatever, waiving copays, stuff like that. And somebody's like, are they looking to be reimbursed? And he's like, well, if they're waiving copays, they're not expecting reimbursement. So no, that would be not a waiver. That's something. And it's like, God, this guy's great. I just can't fucking get enough of it. It's horrible, which is why I like it. Like, that makes sense. But
Okay. I can't. I don't care to see him anymore. I'm fed up. He's a buffoon.
it sort of bugs me, but I mean, I'm enjoying it as much as I can.
It's sad. It's sad. And his approval rating's up, which is crazy. I don't get it. I don't get it.
That's because that's sheep. Battery's running low. Hang on. 2 seconds. Keep the people entertained.
Hold, please. We can do this. Just hang out and let's do a little headphone.
That was your way of keeping the people entertained.
Give him some tunes.
Yeah. I don't know why his approval rating's up. I don't get that. Maybe it's like I just don't trust sheep. Fucking idiots everywhere. Those people don't mean anything to me. So it's like, why should I listen to the view of the public?
In terms of them
Those
or
who
Trump?
need leaders are. In terms of them, those who need leaders are unfit to elect them. How about that?
Is that you're saying, or is that from somewhere?
It's Michael Malice. I'm not trying to be him, but
But you do.
yes.
I
I
think
do
part of the
try.
reason you don't want to put stuff behind you is because he doesn't have stuff behind him.
What?
think you're
I
go-
don't
I
fucking
think you're-
think about that shit.
I think you're going to put a CD
That's
rack
offensive.
over to your right.
Oh, yeah. Where you can be like,
Start dyeing your hair.
row 4, number 5, and you're like,
Oh, does he have them organized
School
like
of
that?
Rock. Fuck that. No, people just ask him. They say, "Hey, row 3, 27th from the left or whatever," and he's like, and I'll pick it out. But yeah, I think they're
Huh.
organized by goodness, which is an odd way to organize something, if you ask me. But whatever.
I don't. I have a hard drive that's replicated on other hard drives that have 20,000 songs, like every song you can think of, and I don't even use it anymore. I just do it all online.
Yeah. Mine is YouTube. I use YouTube. I actually pay for YouTube Red. I'm the one guy who pays for it.
Oh, they have
It's,
there's a series I want to start watching. It's a Showtime original. It's a woman who's like kind of a spy. What is it? Anyway, YouTube has it. YouTube Prime has it. Hulu has it. Damn, what is it? Can't remember. Anyway, I refuse to pay for YouTube. It's got too much free. What do you get that you can't otherwise get?
you know what I get out of it? Well, first of all, because I'm rich now, things like that don't matter to me. So, no big deal. But I'll literally the only thing you can do is you can just listen to the music with your phone locked. That's all it is. And you can like download shit.
Well, you can do that with Google
It's
Play
$10 a
Music.
month.
How much is it?
$10 a month.
Yeah, Google Play Music's $9.99.
Whatever.
And you can
what's
just say
Amazon Prime is $100 a year.
$120 now, I think. So yeah, $10 a month.
I have that. Subscriptions. I pay $60 a year for Compound Media. So my total subscriptions add up to about $300 a year. It's not that bad.
Excuse me. There you go. Oh man, weird time.
Yeah.
Weird time. So what's fun and fruity? The dogs are glad I'm home. Brian's been working
nice.
over here.
Yeah.
Brian's been working over here getting
Oh, really?
shit done for me. Yeah. Yep.
Good.
So he's gotten some serious shit knocked out that I kept asking handymen to do, and it's so weird, man. People don't want to work. Brian comes over here, gets shit done in half the time that professional handymen do it.
It's because that job is a joke, I think. Yep.
Well, if people are good at it, it's not.
Seriously, I don't know. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
That guy
But like,
that worked on your parents' house that you kind of worked with for a little while.
oh yeah.
I mean, the job he did, with those windows that are up high and that whole, I mean, that was some serious craftsmanship.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a good point. I would call that like a builder, though. Like, I wouldn't call that a handyman. You're actually building shit instead of just like
Yeah, but like
fixing a hole in the fucking drywall. I don't know.
Yeah, but like Brian last fall, he got tired of hearing me belly aching about my deck. Like 2 different people, I couldn't get them to do the deck, and they quoted me kind of semi-big money. He was like, "I'll do it for X," and I'm like, "Fucking rock on, start." And he had it in 3 or 4 weekends. He had like 3/4 of it done.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Yeah.
What does he even do? Like,
He's
I have a
a
blanket on. Yes.
he is an IT systems engineer for an automotive plant.
No, I mean like, what was? Never mind. Whatever.
Like what do you do around here?
Well, that's good. He's been getting shit done. Yeah.
Yeah. Building small things. He just semi-skilled. But one, he built like this fancy fence around my air conditioners and generator.
Nice.
Yeah, like lattice
Yeah.
and a nice little frame, and it's on hinges, so if somebody needs to work, they can move it, and it's flexible. And
Yeah.
from that to like today, he just did yesterday and today kind of rehabbed my shed. So fixed all the hardware, the door hardware, new handles, and all that shit. Painted it. You know, inside, you know, where the framing was coming down. You know, just handyman stuff. And he got put on. He's on mandatory vacation right now, so he's got time. I need help, so win-win.
Mandatory vacation. That'd be pretty fucking nice.
Yeah,
Part of me
except
hopes that I get sick just to get time off of work.
yeah, the thing is, mandatory vacation is you take it now, and presuming things get better, you know, when September,
Come back.
October roll around and you're frazzled, you got no more vacation.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know.
Are you self-diagnosing over
Did I
there?
tell you this? I'm just like gonna die. I don't know. Whatever. I'm hoping. I shouldn't say hoping. I'm just like done with the fucking, like, we're in limbo right now. I just want it to get bad or get better. Like, don't fucking damn, hurt my jaw too. You know, I don't want it to be like things are kind of okay and like the grocery stores are still open, but everybody's working from home now. Like, I just want it to get to that point. Like, go full apocalypse. Like, I'm ready for that.
You know, it's
Or
funny.
just
There
die
was
off,
there
whatever.
was a thing on Facebook, and I've never looked at Facebook so much in my life. I guess it's human interaction. Where somebody described the psyche of what's going on, which is, it's an escalation of the bad yet to come, where in most situations like 9/11, you know, the Twin Towers got bombed. Boom, something bad happens. Or there's a terrorist act. Boom, something bad happens. And you see, you know,
Right, it's like that.
death and suffering. Well, it happens. You process it, and then it starts getting better. But like you said, this is this is approaching its worst point, and you don't know where and when that is. And so just the psyche of it all is just very, very, very different. Like the worst is coming,
just
the worst is
odd.
coming.
Yeah, you're like, fuck. Like,
It's-
stocking up on
yeah,
bullets,
it's-
cleaning the guns, like buying toilet paper. Yeah,
It
Yeah.
makes you anxious.
yeah.
All I can say is, yeah, who knows? And it's, you just got to be thankful for little things that come of it. Like, I've said this, my dogs are so happy. So, man, I love hanging out with my dogs. I love hanging out with the dogs as much as I love hanging out with most people. So they're asleep right here,
Yeah.
and they follow me around. Ricky's, I'm calling him Mr. Shadow now. And
I
whatever.
wish Rowdy would come up here. I'd show you. Like, little fucker. He's like hanging out all the time now in my office.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because I like eat approximately 2 or 3 times per day. I should say 2 or 3 lunches per day. I'm just like, what the fuck?
To eat the same
but,
food, just like bring up raw meat and raw chicken and just tear it off the bone.
Dude,
Throw some
I'm
down
telling
on
you,
the floor
it's
with 'em.
that sandwich, the salami, the lettuce, mustard is my shit. Rocks.
You know, it's funny. The next time somebody offers to buy
And cheese.
groceries for me, you know what I think I want to do? I don't know why, but I just
Have
want to
'em
start
buy
having
a bunch of
ham.
Magnum condoms.
I want, yeah. Right. For some reason, I want to start having a ham sandwich every day at lunch. I have no idea why. I just think, and I'm like, a ham sandwich is good once in a while, but ham's not at all my thing. But I don't know why. It's
I
like,
don't
you
fucking like ham.
know, I'm mediocre on it too, but I just want to start having a ham sandwich every day. I don't know why. It's really easy to do, or a bologna sandwich. Bologna would be fine too. Just have a bologna
blows. I'm
sandwich.
telling you, salami. Bologna sucks.
Whatever.
Salami.
Just some
iceberg
process,
lettuce.
like shit you're not supposed to eat. But I find myself like staying
It's so
busy,
good.
and I'm anxious. I don't really realize it, but you know what happens to me when I'm anxious and I'm not thinking about it is I don't think to eat, and I'm not hungry, and I've not been eating. I had a banana for lunch, and
Yeah,
that
that
was it.
happens to
I
me
got to
too.
eat more than that. You know.
Yesterday I didn't eat until dinner, which is at like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's not good.
So I was anxious. Yeah.
That's not good. This is just, it's not normal
I've lost
times.
weight. But yeah.
Yeah, me too. It's not normal times.
Yeah.
It's weird. This is weird. This is bizarre. We're not.
It's
we're
fucking
not-
bizarre, right? And that's how you like, you know? Yeah. And I've been looking at guns. The thing that pisses me off, I just can't go get one now. Like,
What do you
like
need
go
that you
buy
don't
one.
have?
I don't need anything. I just want one.
Another
I
one.
just got paid. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? A
Get a
pistol. There's
Caltech
one in particular. It's called a Ruger 5.7. Huh?
Caltech PMR 30.
It's a sweet gun. It's fucking
Uh,
awesome.
what
This is
is-
kind of like that.
What's
The
a
Ruger 5.7
570?
shoots 5.7 by 28 millimeter.
What's 5.7? The length? It's a 28
the width.
millimeter.
No,
Yeah.
5. No, I'm sorry, not millimeter. 5.7 by 28. That's what it's called.
So it's a 28 caliber, basically.
I think so.
It's
Yeah.
28
Like
millimeters.
5. Actually,
28 millimeters.
no, not 28 millimeters.
28.28
It's
inches.
0.28 of an inch. Yeah.
Never heard of it.
It's high velocity. They call it a cop killer.
Oh, that's nice.
It shoots the. Yeah, I don't know. I think you can't buy the ammunition here in the United States, but
Oh, it's like
it shoots
big ass
armor-piercing
fucking
rounds.
shells.
Yeah. Small bullet, yeah. Armor fucking. It's the sweetest shit. Like, look up an FN 5.7. It's the same gun. This is just made by Ruger. They just came out with it this year. It's pretty cool. It's like, a 20 round magazine, 2,000 FPS. Like, the velocity is fucking insane.
Yeah. That little 22
just a
mag
cool
is
gun, low recoil.
1800. That's why it's got so much inertia.
Oh, yeah. The WMR shoots. Those are crazy. Yeah. No joke. Those are cool bullets.
Yeah, I was reading more about it. 320 foot-pounds of energy.
At the muzzle? Or at the hit, the target, you mean?
At the hit. 320 foot-pounds.
Do you ever look up a ballistic gel video or
Yeah.
anything like that?
It was on a chart.
Those are cool.
It was between.
That's what I was just looking at. I was like, what do I want to buy?
It was between. Yeah. So what's that thing like? It's like a stopping power of an M16, right?
It's just crazy. Yeah. The thing that I'm going to start buying is there's these rounds. They're
Those
made by
shells probably
G2
cost
Research.
like two. Sorry, I was gonna say
$2
those
a
shells
piece,
probably
something
cost.
like that,
I
yeah.
was gonna say a couple dollars each. That's crazy if you
Yeah,
want
they're like I think it's like
if you want to have fun with it.
$1.70. Yeah, you're like, I
Might
just
go
wasted
shoot 100
fucking
rounds.
$20.
A couple $100.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. But
When I was did I tell you about the boss that took a bunch of us to a shooting range?
no.
So this guy is a big scary dude. He's huge. And for a team building thing, he took us all to lunch and we went to the range at one in Kego Harbor. And it was before I had that Ruger, whatever it's called. So I have this little Smith & Wesson, just a little Saturday night special, just totally portable, like 1 3/4 barrel. And it would jam a lot. It's funny. I took it to the guys. I said, could you, would you clean this for me real quick? And could I buy a better round of ammunition? And the guy looks at it, and I bought it probably 20 years ago, which, I don't know, there's plenty of people with 20-year-old guns. He goes, wow, this is really old. I was like, it doesn't look like anything that wouldn't be in a, in a gun store today.
What are you talking about? Your Mark IV?
No, I have a little Smith & Wesson you've never seen. Just itty bitty gun.
It's like yeah.
Yeah, slightly bigger than that, but yes. Anyway, so
That's
back to
kinda
my
cool.
original story. So this guy's got a little bit of kind of survivalist in him. So he and I are the last guys at the range. Everybody else was over putting their shit away and get ready to go to lunch. And so he puts on a a new target, sends it back, takes a couple shots, then drops his clip off, puts a new one, pulls the target up, and it's like 6 feet away from him. And he must be a regular because he just unloads, bam, 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 the whole fucking thing with the target right in front of him. And I look over and I'm like, what the, what the fuck?
That is so fucking funny. I don't know. You're like, what the fuck, dude? What did he
Yeah,
say?
it was like Psycho Guy. And I was like, I almost
Yeah.
said his name. I'm like, hey, Frank. I'm like, what was that? He goes, training. I said, training for? He said, if it really happens, you're not going to be shooting at somebody who's 25, 40 feet away. So they're going to be right in
Right.
front of you, and you're going to need to unload in them. And he said, in whatever you don't train for, you won't do well. Which
Yeah.
that's true. If you have not practiced something and you're a bundle of nerves, you're not gonna do well at it. So he's like, that's how it's gonna go down, and I'll be ready. He's like, that's the way.
That's a
every
good
time,
point. That's actually fair.
He goes, at that point, he said, every time I shoot,
Yeah.
that's the way I end my session. Just training.
There was, yeah, that actually makes sense. Okay, I'll do that next time. But
Yeah, except you're only
There's
supposed to
a
shoot like one round per second or something like that, right?
if it's your last thing, if it's like your last magazine, what are they gonna do? Kick you out? You're like, I'm out of here anyways, bitches. Whatever.
Yeah, they might tell you don't come back, but I mean, I'm like,
Oh, yeah, fuck you.
what the fuck? I'm like, they let you do that? He's like, yeah, I come here a lot. I'm fine. But anyway, yeah, I'm
That's funny.
watching and I'm just like, wow, he's crazy. Anyway,
The last time I was there at that shooting range, Target Sports. Usually I go to, South Lyon, Island Lake gun range, but Target Sports is fine if you're going just with a pistol or whatever. I shot the AR in there one time, and it's just like a fucking, oh my god, I need to get a new muzzle. It's just so
Too
loud.
loud.
Everybody's like, what the fuck is that? Yeah. Because
Well-
I have an A2, flash.
when we went to Island Lake, the guy next to us had a handheld fucking cannon. What was it? That was like a 44 Magnum. It was obnoxious.
Yeah,
man.
it was a 44. I should have asked him to shoot that.
Yeah, just
It was like a
Feel
Taurus
it?
800 or something. Or no, it was a 500.
is that a 50 caliber?
Yeah, 50 caliber revolver.
Is it like
Fucking awesome. It was just
is
like,
it like a Psycho round? Is it as big as a 44 Magnum?
it's bigger than a 44. It's a 500. It's like a
No,
500 Win Mag.
no, I'm not talking about the size of the shell. I'm talking about the charge.
Yeah,
44 and
Winchester
3
Magnum. Yeah.
It's a 50
It's
caliber
fucking
Magnum.
Wild.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
insane. That's insane. Whatever. Those are Psycho guns.
It's fucking retarded, but it's like hilarious. It's like God, the thing is this big. Who the fuck? What are you killing with that? Like a hunchback? I don't know. You have to like shoot some like Frankenstein. You're killing with that shit. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, wait. The last time I was at Target Sports, there's some fucking weird psycho right next to us, and I had the AR-15 with us that day. I think we had a Glock and something else, but the guy next to us, he kept checking out my gun, and I pimped out the AR. I don't know if you've seen it since I did it, but it's like, it's sweet. It's got like nice ass sights on it. It's got all these, it's got customized, whatever, fucking
Stuff.
Like my, yeah, whatever. It's got all this stupid shit on it that makes it look cool. So everyone's always like, damn, that thing is fucking sweet. I got a holographic sight, all this, whatever. And the guy's staring at us, and then just like your buddy, he's like there. You know what an SKS is?
No. Oh, it's a brand,
It's a
right?
22 caliber. No, an SKS is a 22 cal. Well, he had an SKS chambered in 22, which is a semi-automatic AK-47. So he was just like, the target was like right in front of his face. I think it was as close as you could possibly get it, and he's just. And I'm like looking at this guy, like, what the fuck is he doing?
Training.
like you have a rifle. I just didn't get it. I don't. It was the weirdest shit
Yeah,
ever.
yeah. If you're gonna shoot somebody who's 5 feet away, have a handgun. I don't know. Training. Who knows, man? Who knows? Have you ever read those crazy magazines like Soldier of Fortune or whatever else? I have not, but I would
Sometimes.
I would presume that it's just fodder for psychos.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I don't
this
know. It
guy
was the
believed.
fucking strangest thing I've ever seen.
This guy believed, and he's like, is that your only gun? I'm like, yeah. He said you should have a go bag. It's like you should have a bag, and $5 or $10 whatever you can afford in cash. Your gun or two, ammunition, clips, change of clothes, water for a few days, and literally something you grab and go.
Yeah.
If who knows if the shit ever really hit the fan, I could go to my mom's. She's far enough out that if the bad guys got there, it's over. Have you been to my mom's?
Yeah, when I was a kid. Not lately.
And if you got that far out, if you found that house, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over. It's over. Things that would. It's far out.
I just like the Charlevoix house because it's at the end of a road. So if there's anybody coming, you can see it from miles away. They either have to
Well,
come
yeah,
by water.
Yeah, if somebody's
Right,
up to, beyond Flint, it's over. It's really over. If somebody's
Yeah.
going to Charlevoix,
Yeah.
I mean, it's safe out
To
there.
find, yeah.
There's, it's where there's going to be huge masses of people who are out of food and stuff, and that's not northern Michigan. It's not, you get over to the West Coast, like over at, say, Ludington or whatever, Ludington up, where you're just away from, I think Muskegon's kind of the last kind of big city with bad neighborhoods. But that's not even that largest city.
Muskegon?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
It's north of,
I don't know.
if you just like keep going on 96 past Grand Rapids, that's basically
Yeah.
Muskegon.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. If shit hits the fan, it's gonna be in Detroit first,
Right.
or Oakland County. But whatever.
Right. Well, like I said, it's where there's a bunch of people who no longer have the means to eat.
Yeah.
Or if it's the summer and it's fucking 90 and we're still in the middle of this shit,
Yeah.
and people just
We're gonna go crazy.
start roaming.
Yeah. Believe me, I'll be fucking ready. I'm not fucking around. I've been preparing for this my whole life.
Well, I'm 100 yards south of you, so you can come help
Yeah.
me first.
I could just wave at you right now. Waving in your you be
As I'm on
That
the
way,
driveway with
Chris.
my munition belt across my chest
and your fucking cowboy hat.
and my cowboy hat. Right.
Oh hell yeah! If shit hits the fan, I'll come. I'll just whip the truck. We'll come grab you. We got the guns, got the gats. Make sure you grab that Colt 45. We'll get it going.
I don't have any bullets for that. That's just a toy gun.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'll buy some
Six
bullets
shooter?
for you just in case. Yeah. I was looking those up online last night. You could sell that for like $6,000 if you wanted to.
Shut up, really?
Not that you would. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. $5,900. Yeah.
Wow. Because they just don't make
Yeah.
them anymore, or?
Well, it's an original. It's an antique, How old is it? 100 years old?
It's probably, 90 years old.
Yeah, that's a cool gun. So it's a 1920 or 1930?
Probably 1930-ish. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
At the newest.
You could probably sell one of those for $5,000. I looked up. There's just those 32 caliber bulldogs they don't make anymore. And that's not even like that old. It's probably like 1940, 1950. Those are worth a decent amount of money.
My mom
They just
has.
don't make a
It's,
32 caliber gun anymore.
it's technically my gun, but she has a single action revolver. It's called H&R Arms Company. They went out of business in like the
Yeah.
50s. This thing was
They turned
manufactured.
into H&R Block, Texas.
Yeah, same company.
Never mind.
Hey, we'll do taxes now.
Yeah.
It's just a single action 5-shot revolver. It's got this little door that opens, and you just put one in, click, put one in. It's similar to how a Colt loads. Anyway, it's just this itty bitty gun, and I took it into a gun shop, and they were. And this is probably 25 years ago. No, it was before that, and they're like, yeah, this is worth nothing. But now I gotta believe it's total collectible. So just a little 32.
Probably.
Cool little gun. It's tiny.
Yeah.
It's just tiny.
I got a box of 32 caliber rounds if you want it.
Yeah.
Not that I'll ever use them, but yeah.
Yeah, they're just little
Like-
bitty things, right?
It's it's a little bit bigger than a 22, whatever. It's like
When-
it's like a 380 ACP automatic.
Yeah, when I bought those, I don't know if the laws changed. I went and got shells at Dunham's. I was like, you had to be 18 because the only gun that a 32 caliber, it was a 32 short. The only gun that a 32 short went into was a handgun. So I literally had to take
Yeah.
my license out. They opened a logbook. They wrote down my name, my driver's license number. I don't know if they do that anymore, but it was interesting. Like,
No,
really?
I buy
Wow.
22. They don't do that shit. I buy all of my ammo. They just whatever. They ask you if this is for a pistol or a rifle, but they don't actually.
Record anything.
I don't think so. They just like ask you if you're a citizen. They're like, "Are you a citizen of the United States?"
Seriously?
Yeah, they literally just ask you. Yeah, that's just
Wow.
at Dick's. Like I don't always go there, but usually if you're buying from a gun store, they don't ask you shit. You're just like, here you go, fucking bullets. I want to check
Wow.
here. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
1 second.
So, Charlie's gone. I'm not a gun crazy. It sounds like it, but we talked about it in the last show. I like guns. I don't like to hunt. I don't like to shoot anything alive. But they're cool toys. They're fun. I was given a Red Ryder, just like from that movie BB gun, when it was my mom's and she was a kid. She got it new. My grandpa was a sportsman, totally into hunting and fishing. And just started shooting BB guns in the backyard when I was 5, 6 years old, probably. And my brother had a fancy BB gun he got for his birthday, and then I got a fancy one when I was 12. Still have it. Crosman 761 XL.
Sorry about
That's how it started. I was just talking about my introduction to guns. I don't think I told you this, but I got
Oh yeah.
my mom's Daisy Red Ryder lever action pump when I was like probably 5 or 6, and we would shoot in the house I grew up in. There's a neighborhood behind it now, but it was a field, so it was almost half a mile, and we backed up to a field, and then several hundred yards was Farmington Road. So kids used to come over and we'd shoot BB guns in the backyard.
That's
Then
fun.
I got a
Yeah.
really, for my 12th birthday, really fancy like BB gun, pellet gun, and whatever. Just guns have been something that's been a family thing since forever.
Yeah, I got my first gun was a 20 gauge semi-automatic Winchester.
Did you have
Winchester
BB guns
1700.
when you guys were kids?
Oh yeah. We had airsoft. Airsoft was
that?
the shit. 'Cause it's like BB guns, but like real guns. They're like, fuck. They don't shoot metal pellets. They shoot plastic pellets. So you like shoot each other with them.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had friends who
It was,
would
like,
put
a lot
on
of fun.
safety goggles and like down jackets
Yeah.
in the summer and have BB gun fights, which is fucking
Yeah, that's what we did.
insane. Really?
It's fucking insane.
With
yeah, but
real
it wasn't with
BB guns?
It was with. No, it was with airsoft.
Oh, well, that's different. that's different. I mean, a metal BB will, and this sounds like such an old man thing to say, but it'll put out your fucking eye. Like, seriously.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, you're
You
done.
know-
Yeah. Oh, my
y-
God, you're done.
You know what we did used to do is, do you know wrist
door
rocket
open.
slingshots?
Oh, I have one of those. I just bought one for fun.
Really?
Recently with all the...
We
with-
we
with,
would
like,
have
pretty
wrist
decent-sized
rocket,
ball
and our
bearings.
parents knew this. We would have wrist rocket wars in backyards, but our ammo were crab apples off of crab apple trees. And
you
oh
just-
my gosh, here's a funny
those hurt
story.
like shit.
Oh my, brutal. You get a welt that would last in
Yeah.
like 24 hours. Like if you got
Oh my
drilled hard, it hurt so bad. I mean, you would get
Oh, my God.
yeah. I'll tell you two funny stories. So there was this guy, Rich Aston. His parents wouldn't let him have a wrist rocket because you could buy metal pellets, and there's people that'll shoot birds and shit with
Shoot
them,
out car windows. Yeah.
or car windows. Yeah. And so he couldn't have one. So he would come and he would participate in these wars, and you'd team up. So it'd be like two teams of 3, 4, 5 guys, however many people showed up for that event. And he'd get outfitted with a garbage can lid. And they would suddenly be like, all right, Rich, you run across, as a diversion. And when they shoot at you, we will pick them off. So he'd go running across, and everybody, including on his team, would just open fire. So he's just like,
At
boom,
him?
boom. Just getting drilled,
awesome.
man. Yeah, it was
Nailed by
so
frickin'
funny.
crab apples.
Poor guy, and he's
That's
like getting
hilarious.
nailed in the back too. Like, what's going on, man? This whole team
Yeah,
shooting at
why?
him.
The
Bing,
first time I
bing,
ever played...
bing,
Sorry, I have to
bing,
close
bing.
this door. It's bothering me. This is still open. What's it?
That's all right. That's all right. I'll wait for the next story. Anyway, so we shot BB guns in the backyard, and that's how I grew up. And it's a gun. It was fun shooting targets. Okay, so
Well, this is... You upgrade to this when you're,
there you
these
go.
Are, these are some
A
sweet new
different
rounds
version
that
of
I
a
got.
crab apple.
It's like... Can you see that?
Yeah,
Like...
turn it sideways.
It's like a...
That's a
So it's
very
flat. It's a hollow
open
point.
tip. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's designed to fucking do that,
Uh huh.
Instead of just expand like a soft tip, it like fucking rips open. The impact width is fucking huge, and that's what I was going for. But
Anyway, wait. I got one other wrist rocket
oh,
story.
sorry, go ahead.
So one of the guys, so we would use whatever lawn furniture was at the house that was hosting the event. So we had like that open kind of mesh metal lawn furniture. You may not even be familiar with it. It's old, it's big and heavy. So you'd be behind it, and while it would protect you, just for the hell of it, you're behind it. Somebody would shoot, and it would hit the metal, and the crab apple would explode, and
Just
it's like
cover you.
crab apple
Yeah.
spray would just go all over you, so you're a mess. But anyway, there was this guy, Craig Atkins, and he was the most accurate guy with a wrist rocket ever. So like if he popped up, fully cocked, everybody just went down, right? So we were
Oh,
having
that's funny.
a war at the Megas' house, and they had a big open backyard, and their crabapple tree had the really big ones. So they didn't go as fast, but it was just a different kind of pain when you got hit. So my brother
Yeah.
knew where this guy Craig was. He was behind a picnic table, and my brother was just up, and he was just waiting. And he just has the thing pulled back, just waiting. His arms just filling up with blood. He's just get painful, just waiting patiently. So Craig's head, like he peeks up, and my brother doesn't even wait. He just, the minute half of his head is exposed, he just lets it go, and he hit him smack dab in the forehead. And it
right between the fucking eyes.
Yes, it knocked him back and it knocked him silly. It literally knocked him silly. He
We
went
started
back
laughing?
on his back. Well, no, we're like, oh my God,
don't know
what
what
the
you mean.
fuck? He's on the ground and he's like seeing stars. You know?
Oh, like fucking cuckoo birds. Doot, doot, doot,
Yeah,
doot.
absolutely. He
Yeah.
got knocked goofy. It was with one of these
Wow.
big crab apples and boom. Yeah, he's on his
Rod's
back.
like,
and we're like, oh, Craig, are you okay? He's like, what happened, man? Anyway.
That's fucking awesome.
But his just and
Um,
my brother's like, I'm getting Craig, man. I'm tired of being afraid of this guy. Boom!
Fucking bitch.
Just explodes on his forehead.
And Rod's older than you, right?
Yes. Yeah.
That's funny. He dyes his hair, right?
I don't think so. I don't know.
So he still has jet black hair.
Well, I don't know.
There's no way.
No comment.
I'm calling him out.
Okay.
I'm calling you out, Rod. I think I've only ever met him twice, but yeah.
I don't know if he watches, but yeah, he doesn't like looking old. That I know. I've never asked him.
That's
I've not really thought about it much, but yeah. What am I? Quarter gray, a third gray?
But yours looks good. Like if you end up with bad gray, then that's like rough. Like if you're a
Well, you
chick,
know,
I feel
keeping
like
your hair
most chicks end
short
up with bad
makes it a lot better too.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because one thing is my gray hair grows a little bit faster than the other hair, and then your hair just looks kind of funky, unkept. You know, just keep it high and tight, and you're good. But anyway, he could. I don't know. No comment. But
That's all right.
he laid out Craig Atkins that day. Man, oh man.
That's freaking awesome.
I got to
But,
send him a text tonight when we're done.
I love
Reminding
shit
him
like
of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a lot of funny memories.
Yeah, we
Those
used to
are-
play airsoft all the time. It was just like with total disregard for eye safety, almost entirely. I'm lucky that I still have my fucking eyes. 'Cause of how
Well,
much we played.
when our parents finally realized the degree to which these crab apples could hurt you, at first we didn't wear anything. There was just shorts and t-shirts and, you know. But then they were like, you know what, you guys should put on. It got to the point where we put on hockey helmets and had safety glasses. But
That's
they were
great.
more worried about eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Yeah.
So these airsoft guns, do they hurt when you get
Yeah.
hit?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Do you want to see one? I can grab one really quick. It's just
Yeah. Are they air
2
pumps?
seconds. I'll show you. Hang on. 1 second. It's literally just in my room.
Okay. So back to another story. Last time or the time before we talked about, we got on guns again. I got the 410 shotgun. I didn't tell this story that my mom used when she went hunting for the first time. She was 12, 13, 14 years old or something. And they went rabbit hunting. And she shot at a rabbit and she hit it and she killed it. And she and her dad, my grandpa, walked up to the thing. And, you know, there's this little bunny that was dead. And my mom just started bawling. And she's like, you know, I could kill the rabbit. And that was the end of hunting for that day. And I never really, I don't remember if that was the end of hunting forever or it was just that day. But she said, you know, she was just horrified and, you know, definitely left, well, certainly an intense memory of that event. But my grandpa was he was mostly into bird hunting and very, very into skeet and trap shooting, which if you haven't done that, is a ton of fun. They're called clay pigeons and they're basically itty bitty frisbees and they're just this fragile clay
about that.
stuff that you launch and you shoot. And Charlie's back with, what's it called again?
Airsoft.
So does it?
See, it's like
So is there actually like a 6? It's like a 6 shooter. Wow. So
yeah,
is it a
look,
spring?
It rotates the,
That's neat. You know what? I have a
this is just
BB
a
gun.
hammer.
I have a BB gun.
Yeah.
At my mom's house. It's a CO2 cartridge BB gun, but it
I
is
have one of those too.
almost a perfect replica of a Colt 45. weight wise, dimension wise, balance wise, this thing's probably 70 years old.
Like a 45 auto.
No, a revolver. It is a perfect replica. And there's a little magazine, a spring magazine. It takes like 18 bullets and it pushes and it puts a BB into a chamber in the round cartridge. And when you
And
you
it
know, pull the
rotates.
hammer or do single action, it advances it to the barrel and poof, a little thing of air pushes it right out of the actual, cartridge or whatever the center thing's called in a
The barrel.
revolver.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
I have a
Pretty-
CO2 gun too. It's a pistol, whatever.
So is that just a spring?
It's
That
literally
thing?
just this. It's like, yeah, a hammer, and there's like in here. If I could open this, I could show you. But there's like a little air fucking thing. I don't know. It's like a pump, and then when you do that,
Oh, so when you pulled the trigger
Just
back,
coming
it
out.
filled that with air.
yeah,
Okay. That doesn't look like it would have enough to hurt you. Like pumping up a
no,
BB
it's
gun,
not
10
crazy,
pumps.
but it's you like shoot it like this. You're like running wild, whatever. But we had a lot of these growing up. Like our parents were like always buying us that shit. It was so fun. We had like pump shotguns, and I had an automatic rifle. It was like battery powered. I mean, it was
Did the
just
rifles
a lot of
pack more
fun.
punch than the little handgun?
the automatic rifle did not, but it was automatic, so you could just be like, "Brrr," you could get someone like a lot in a short period of time. But if you had a rifle that, like, we had like a bolt action, one of them that was a bolt action rifle, and it shot like I think heavier BBs. That one fuck you up if you got shot by that. That one was rough.
Huh?
Mostly it was like I have a box of them somewhere. It's like
Of guns?
most of them are like you pull. Yeah, it's just a box of airsoft guns. Most of them are pistols, but I have one that's a perfect replica of a Beretta. It's like the best one that we have.
That's
It's
cool.
Awesome.
Are they still a thing? With kids,
Probably,
or-
yeah, shit.
We're too
Yeah,
politically correct. I don't know if
probably
you give a kid even a paper drawing of a gun.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know. That shit's weird, but I could have just a gun right there like that.
There you go.
Like that, whatever. Doesn't matter. But yeah, so shit like that, man, is so fun as a kid. You're like, and now upgrading to real guns. It's you gotta watch out.
Right.
But
Slippery slope, like anything. If you're into watches, guns, whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
I don't
yeah.
aspire to have a bazillion guns. It's just doesn't make sense to me. Or a
you're right,
bazillion
you can only use
watches.
one of them at a time.
Or a bazillion anything.
Yeah.
Diminishing returns.
Yeah. I only have like 10 guns right now, but
Only?
I'd like more. Yeah.
Well,
Most of them are like older.
I've bought 3 guns in my life, all little 22 handguns. And then I have the Colt 45 my grandpa gave me. I have technically that 32 that's at my mom's house is mine that my other grandpa gave me. And then the 2 shotguns that my grandpa gave me. I'd really like to have that
Yeah.
22 or that 20 gauge, whatever. That's a beautiful gun. Just because it's beautiful.
You don't have a Ruger? A 1022?
My brother does. It's at my mom's.
It's like the most common fucking firearm in America. I love
Yeah,
that gun.
I don't. If you remember, I told you at Christmas, my grandpa gave guns, and I don't know if he designated who got them but I got 2 410 shotguns.
Oh,
And
yeah,
my
you
brother
told me
got
about that.
yeah, he got the 22 rifle, which we thought that was the cool one because it had a clip. We would pop the clip out and then pop the clip in, and pull the lever
box
and think
magazine,
like
yeah.
this is really neat. And then he had the 20 gauge pump, which is a total collectible now. So he had a pump action shotgun and a rifle, and I got 2 center break
Break
or whatever
action,
it's
410s.
called.
Yeah.
410s, and I'm like, there's nothing sexy about these. Yeah, he's got this
Those
rifle.
are fun though. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Those
but
are
when
fun.
like I was, I was 11 and he was 14 or whatever we were, and he just got perception's reality. And at that age, he got the cool guns. It's getting late. We might
Yeah.
want to wrap soon.
Well, it's 9:45.
I still get up. I still get up at my time on the weekend, or the weekdays rather. Otherwise, this will just turn into. I'll wake
Yeah,
up
you
at
just get lazy.
3 in the afternoon, mill around in my underwear for a couple hours, binge watch, and go back to bed at 7.
Sounds awesome.
Take my laptop with me to bed in case somebody challenges whether or not I'm working. That's
funny.
when
Yeah.
that's when you're gonna go crazy. And that's when you
Oh,
do
shit
go
like
out.
that? Yeah.
Yeah, you throw on sweats and look in the mirror and you're like, I shaved 3 days ago. That's the other thing. Like, I'm
Dude,
making sure I shave every day, and
Well, that's how my time is like being measured right now. Like on Friday, I was like, "What the fuck? I need to shave again." I'm like, "How long ago was it?" I'm like, "It might have been a week, honestly." And I was like, "Jesus Christ, I look like a fucking like a vagrant or a
yeah,
vagabond."
yeah. You
I was
gotta
like, "That's
you
not
gotta
good."
do your daily deal. If you don't, y- you you really lose your
Yeah.
mind. You really get punchy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
I
What do you want to call it?
Yeah, I was going to ask you one thing. Did you see the little setup I did where I had the guest on the camera in the
Oh, yeah, I
guest
did.
area? I'm not violating
Yeah.
your space. It's just a matter of time till you're back your balling. But
Goddamn right.
so that was fun. Something to do yesterday. It took an hour, and I made a little. I made a little logo and made up a show for. It's WTF. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, what is that for?
Where they're faring. Like
It says
faring
where they
is,
fared.
huh?
It's written on there as where they fared.
Did I?
Yeah,
Whatever. Either.
that's okay.
Okay. I'm losing my mind. It's supposed to be where they're faring. I'll change it.
I have
But
it
anyway.
right here. Yeah.
It was just fun doing that. Then I got the other camera that I put a lens, a spare lens. I'm just, having little activities in the house to not go stir crazy.
Yeah.
It's time to start straightening
That's
shit
what
up.
I've been doing. Yeah. I
We're
just bought a
still-
shit ton of stuff online.
Yeah.
Like little weird, gun stuff, office stuff, computer stuff, whatever. And it's just like, it'll just be stuff to tinker with while I'm here. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. When the weather finally breaks and we can just be out in t-shirts, that'll help a lot. That'll help a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's presume this goes through April 30th. And I've heard from more than one person, though, they're expecting, at least in Michigan, the illness to peak in mid-April and to begin to significantly taper in mid-May. And if that's the case, I mean, that's a good thing. Not that the people who get sick along the way is a good thing, but anyway, that's not too terribly far off, and it's a good time in terms of temperature for that shit to happen, Because like I said, if, people are out of money, can't pay utility bills, and it's freaking 90 degrees in those apartments with, hundreds of people that get smoking hot, that's just not going to be, there will be discomfort and unrest, which is not a good thing. How long have we been on? I didn't pay attention to what time we started.
Probably an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh, wow. That went fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can call it. We can call it. I'm ready to get some sleep.
Yeah, sure. Final notes.
Final notes.
Probably.
Stay sane. I hope your shortness of breath is just maybe some temporary nerves or something goes away. Because that's
I
entirely
don't know,
possible.
It's fucking weird.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I mean, I probably do have some anxiety going on, but nothing. I mean, you know me. I'm usually cool as a fucking cucumber. But, yeah, I don't know.
Different times. Different times. Well, again, they
Cover your
focus on
mouth.
3 things: shortness of breath, coughing, and fever.
Yeah. I'll be all right. I'm fucking invincible. So. Knock on wood. Yeah.
Yep.
Right, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, but oh well.
Yeah, you know, they got
Well,
people,
we'll see.
everybody's saying stay safe. There was some on TV that said stay safe, stay smart, stay strong. I like that.
Yeah. Stay loaded. Fucking locked.
Stay loaded.
Stay locked and loaded.
I really hope we don't get there.
Um,
We don't need that. We don't need that.
Fuck no. No, that'd be crazy.
Yeah. No, I mean, if
Yeah,
it got to
well,
that,
right.
I'd probably just pack my shit up and go to my mom's. I don't need to try to defend myself
Yeah, I
from
would
a
go north
wheelchair
for sure.
alone. Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be fun. I could come over to your house. We could like have like
Barbecues.
Chris and CJ squared against the world. You know, bring over a couple gats. Let my dad.
Sure,
take
you know
the,
what? Would have to. Well, she doesn't have. Shit, maybe I'll get. She doesn't have decent even cable service.
Oh, you have to buy cable service for her just so you can.
Yeah, I'm addicted to doing podcasts now. I mean, well, not addicted, but it's a thing. I like doing this. I really like doing this. You know, yesterday was just like I told you, it was just I hadn't spoken to this guy, and if I saw him at a football game, it was a hey, how you doing? Hadn't spoken to him in any length since college, so.
Wow.
And I think I got a
Yeah.
guest lined up next time, and she left the professional world, and she's like, she got like a certification as a personal coach, and you know, all these like, you know, mind body, you know, like healthy living kind of things, and
Yeah.
she was always interesting, but is that much more interesting and intriguing. Here's a little mic cable. Come on now.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's cool then. Awesome. Yeah.
yeah. You got any closing notes?
Signing off forever. No. I don't know. Stay safe. Hey, fucking enjoy the little things, man. Be happy. I think people are getting, you know, whatever.
I'm hoping it
it's
goes that
gonna be
way.
tough.
Where we simplify and people, I hope what happens is camaraderie is what, you know, takes hold. Camaraderie and generosity and, you know, community and all that. Let's hope for that.
Right. Yeah. That's what I want.
All right,
But-
you're doing it to me now.
Also, sorry. Yeah, that's what I want, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it went to apocalypse mode, which would be fun too. You just get to use all that shit in real life. And so, whatever.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the kind of
I'm
fun
just
I'm
kidding.
looking for, man.
I'm just joking. I would just fucking bash out this window up here and just post up because my house is perfect. It overlooks the street in both directions.
Yeah, mine's not. It's just all
so
glass
come
in
over.
front.
We'll hang out.
Yeah,
Come out to the coast. We'll have a few laughs.
yeah.
Never mind.
Going
All
back to Cali. Cali. All right.
Yeah.
All right, over
Stay
and out.
safe. Over and out.
Okay.
Peace
Are
out.
we leaving on an audio note?
Sure.
Why not? Okay.
Weinstein.
Audio up. Falling over. We'll give you the last laugh. Charlie's out. All right, later, people. Stay safe. Stay strong. Peace out.
Stay sober.
And so, well, not too sober. Later.